Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. It is October 6th. It's approximately 6 p.m. We're here for our common council meeting, 120 West Washington Street, Monticello. May I please get a roll call?
Yes, Mayor Aaron Sims,
Here.
Gary Allen,
Here.
Bill Cheever,
Present.
Kim Kramer. Here. Tim McQuinn,
Present.
Dave Patty,
Present.
Attorney George Loy.
Here.
Thank you. On to minutes. If you've had a chance to review the minutes for September 15th, may I get an approval for those minutes? Well, last time I did both of them, and I got myself in trouble. So,
Make that mistake again.
yes.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes for Monday, September 15th. And the not the 30th.
I'll second that motion.
All right, let's go to vote. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Abstain.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Minutes for the special council meeting on September 30th. If you've had a chance to review those minutes, may I get a motion to approve those?
I'll make that motion.
May I get a second?
I'll second.
All right, Gary Allen,
I'll abstain.
Bill Cheever,
Abstain.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. On to additions or deletions to tonight's agenda. Bill, anything? Nope. George?
No.
Nope. Okay, citizen participation. Hi, Brandy.
Brandy Page, Streets of Monticello Association. I just wanted to give the council a quick update on the crosswalk project. So as you've seen, we did start, we're almost halfway. So we have 4 completed crosswalks and we have 3 that are halfway done. So they'll be painting more Wednesday. And then we've been trying to do Sundays to work with the street department, less traffic days. So I do want to thank Josh and Frank, amazing, helping close roads and half close roads so we can keep them open, but halfway. They've been amazing. So we're getting there. I just wanted to give you a quick update on that.
Thank you, Brandy. Anybody else for citizen participation? Yes, please come on up. How are you doing tonight? Great.
Hi, my name is Joe. My friends and brothers all call me Gnome. Come to the council tonight to speak on behalf of Raymond Gunther. He's been a resident of Monticello for 50 years. It's with honor and regret that I get to speak with you guys today. Now, if I may, I'll read a quick statement here from Ray. Joyce Gunther, who lived in Monticello for 36 years. She served the nursing community for over 50. She always believed in hands-on training by taking nursing students on her with rounds and home visits through hospice care. And she would be honored that her friends and family are trying to help future nursing students with the schooling cost in her name. Thank you all for your support, Raymond Gunther, aka Pirate. Sorry about that. Hopefully many of you have seen these around the community and the surroundings. Brought Joyce with me tonight to meet you all as well. We're hosting what we plan to be an annual large event in Joyce's name, and it's the first annual Joyce Gunther Scholarship Memorial benefit. All proceeds from this ride are going to go to a Twin Lakes student that's wants pursuing a career in nursing or a doctor or whatever in that line that we can help out with. The VFW, as well as Monticello Eagles Club, has been kind enough to donate their properties and facilities for us to host this event. Coming to you guys tonight to see if we could close a couple roads for the safety and safety of participants and vehicles that come to the car show. The roads that we were requesting, shout out Frank, thanks for all his help. He's been a good guy in helping me get in contact with you guys. Would need to request a closure at Third Street in Foster, Chestnut and Third, and Third Street in Walnut. From approximately 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. as we host this event. We'll include car show, motorcycle show. We'll have some bounce houses that were donated for the kids. We're gonna have some games. Everything's gonna be a free will donation. And that's why I'm here tonight, and oddly enough and ironically enough, it was 1 year ago today that we lost. Thank you for your time.
Excuse me, sir. Can you give us just one quick moment? I know you, yeah, no, have it, you're okay. We actually had this on our agenda tonight. This was under new business, so we're just gonna move this up. No,
That's not.
no, my friend. No. No,
We're gonna move this right up.
we're gonna get this. You
Yep.
did great, yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss.
yeah.
Thank you.
So looks like we're gonna do, just back to the business of it, we're, let's see, third block between Walnut and Foster.
On Third Street, correct?
Yes, sir.
Also close off west side of Chestnut. And this would be from what hours? I'm sorry?
Approximately 9:30 to 5 p.m.
What am I forgetting, Bill? What else?
I think that covers it as, both our street and, public safety reviewed this request.
Chief, you got any questions or anything for him? Frank?
No, I'm good. We met, we discussed it. And, I mean,
The fire department's good with it.
closing Third Street.
The fire department's good with it.
Down at Foster Street, and of course Chestnut feeds into that, so that flows off the end of Chestnut, but it's on a Saturday morning, afternoon. I mean, there's no school, so I mean, that helps, so I don't have any issue. Is that gonna be in the parking lot?
Yes, sir, the Monticello Eagles and the VFW both open their
Okay.
facilities.
Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna be kind of back and forth. Yeah. If Frank doesn't have an issue,
No.
and as we've discussed, I mean, we have to have rooms of emergency vehicles have to get in or through there. I mean, and yeah, that's the big thing.
Chief Shirk, did you want to weigh in? I'm sorry.
No, all good here. I'm good with it. No, all good here. I'm good with it.
Okay. So we need a motion to,
That's what we do.
may I get a motion for Joyce
Wait a minute.
Gunner's? Oh, I'm sorry, Tim.
One question, Joe. This Austin Shelton, is he a homeowner
Yeah, he lives in Rensselaer.
in Rensselaer? Okay. Usually,
He just filled
insurance,
out the paperwork.
it-
I got a sloppy handwriting.
insurance wise, we just need a copy of a homeowner's policy for liability. That,
Mine work well enough.
yeah, sure.
I'll get it to you. Is
Uh,
it all right? I get it to you too.
Just turn that into the mayor's office. But that way, you're sponsoring the event. In the
Pizza.
event that somebody got hurt, then your policy would do it. You did fine.
Appreciate it.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All right, Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Anyone else for citizen participation? Okay. On to department head reports. We can start with Diane Bunnell, please.
Good evening, everyone. Just a little update on our fundraiser we had last month. We ended up with 80 bowlers that day and great support from our community and businesses. We had two different events. We had an early bowling teams and second bowling teams. We had 50-50 drawings, and the person who won 50-50 on both events turned all their money back to us also. So the 50-50 was 100% for us on both events. I figured we made around just a little over $4,000 that day. So I want to thank everybody who sponsored a sign or participated as a team or both. I attended the Health and Wellness Expo at the Veterans Office, and it was nice. I made some contacts, and I thought it was very good for me in my position to meet some of these people and for them to see me. I'm on the ADA Indiana Steering Committee, and they're planning on having a symposium in Indiana this year. The date has not been set yet, so I am programmed to go to that. I was asked to go to Lafayette and speak at a center. Good working, we were able to pass along each other good ideas that the other one wasn't using, so I think it was a good thing to do. They have also asked to be invited to some of our functions, the Lafayette group, so I'm excited about that. We did receive a resignation of one of our mayor's advisory council because of her job. She just is overwhelmed, can't do that. But I think we have a very good prospect for taking that position. I'm already planning the art judging and March Disability Awareness Month. I know some people might think that's kind of early, but I'm behind, okay? So I'm getting the dates set on that and the school times, schedules for the gyms and that type of thing going on. So I got a lot of contacts on that. Working on a dance for people, special people with disabilities. American Legion Auxiliary 81 has graciously offered every year to sponsor a dance for us, and they're making chicken fingers and French fries for us. So we're going to be having that. I have lost the date. Only date they had open was October 25th, and that is a bad date for one of my highest functioning volunteers who did a lot of the decorations and the games and stuff. They will not be in state. So I'm asking anybody who would like to make a donation, either in time, cash, candy, decorations, anything like that, we would greatly appreciate, so that we can put on a good program for them. You can come and party with us. I just need reservations on who's eating so they have enough food. I think that's my report. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. On to the Monticello Fire Department.
Good evening. Sorry I couldn't be there tonight.
Chief Sure.
My report is we had our all three shifts attended training with Dr. Dardine last week. Just an update. We have a lot of new people. They were able to come in and meet her and know what services they were able to John Deere come in and meet her and know what services she provides. John Deere provided heavy equipment, training on all things like that. Things like that. It is the season. Combines heavy equipment. Things like that. I just want to shout out. Last week we had a structure fire on Bluff Street. Shout out. Last week we had a structure fire. It truly takes a village. We had resources from Idaville, Reynolds, and Buffalo fire departments, along with our White County EMA, our Monticello City Police, the state police, along with our White County EMA, our Monticello City. Special shout out to our waterworks, Brad coming in and helping us as well. And last but not least, don't forget about our dispatchers. They do a great job. And then I'll end with our Monticello Fire Rescue Association. Whenever we have homeowners or renters in a structure fire like that, we give them a $500 visa, before we clear the scene, just so they have some money or, have the ability to buy things immediately. The Red Cross was there as well to help. Obviously, a great organization, but we try to give a visa out to them for $500 to every family. We try to give a visa. The end of my report. Do you have any questions? Every family. That's the end of my report. Do you have any questions?
Nope. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Mitch?
Good evening, everybody. Let's see, a couple things. Been working on getting the pilings done for the observation deck. We finished that last Friday. Been dressing up the area, so I'll be working with the Eagle Scouts to go ahead and actually start construction on the wooden part of the deck. So that's moving along pretty well. Let's see. Water slide for the municipal pool has been ordered. It should be here by the end of this month, beginning of November. We'll be storing that over at Voight Park until spring, at which time we will put that in. The You Are Here signs, Rock Brothers have finished coating the support frames, looking to work with the Rotary Club to get those set in over at the nature park along the trail. Again, those are the signs with the QR codes I showed you the other day. The lift station, I'll let Bob talk about that a little bit more. So, but they're working away at it, trying to get her done. So I think they're still looking at mid to late November having it actually completed. So we'll see how things go. Then Curbsy, you guys know we applied for the Indiana Trails Program grant for $250,000. One of the neat things about that grant is that one of the things it looks at is improvements along the trail. So with that, we're actually going to be able to not only develop the trail at Voight Park, but we're also going to be able to put in a restroom along the trail over at the nature park, as well as help fund the bridge that will span the stream. So that was really awesome when we found that out. So that's been applied for. Worked with Curbsy on that. The pickleball courts, it's moving along pretty well, I should say. But anyway, the Rotary Club and the Road Rally, they had just past Sunday funding for that they raised are going to the pickleball court. I just received an email yesterday from IU Health. They're going to put $5,000 towards the pickleball courts, and then of course we have funding in the budget to make that happen. So it's looking really good. This Wednesday we're going to be talking about the amenities that would go along with that, paddle racks, whatever. So anybody interested, Parks Board meeting starts at 6 at the Ann Arbor building. So I hope to see you there. And I'll leave it at that. Any questions?
Hey, I have a question. I was at a meeting a little while back and you guys were talking about setting up a Friends of the Parks group. Is that moving anywhere? I know we were looking for.
I don't know. Nikki is I have Nikki kind of working on that. She is. Yeah. So you looking at somebody. So, but yeah. So anyway, I'll look and see if I can't get an answer for you, Dave, on that. But the thing with the Friends of the Park, you're looking at a group of organization that can really help our park system along. They don't have the barriers that the municipalities have to go through in order to do things. So, if they have something that coincides with the 5-year master plan that they really want to see happen, they can make it happen quick. So, but it takes that group to be established before, non-for-profit and so on and so forth. So, but that's where that's at, and I'll see where that's at. Yeah, but I don't know if I can be on it or not as the park superintendent. Anyway, so that's all I have. Any other questions? Okay. I will talk to you guys later.
Thank you, Mitch. Police Department. Chief.
Hello. How's everybody? Good, good. I know she's not here to speak. I know she's not here, for me to call her out, but I do want to give a shout out to our new 911 director, Janine. She's been a dispatcher for a few years now. She just took over as Terry retired. Her and I've been working pretty close together, I feel. She's doing an excellent job out there. So just want to give her a shout out so you guys all put the face with the voice. So, with that, I don't really have a whole lot. I didn't get my stats done. My bad. I apologize. Been kind of crazy. TL Construction, they've started lean to. It started 9/25 of this year. Was the first day. They're about halfway done. They're doing a pretty good job out there. Our drones have been ordered. Excited to get those. My 3 guys that are going to be operating those, they're excited. With that being said, Edgar has been called out several times already with his personal drone, just to help out, Carroll County being one of those. And then we had we showed security for the Charlie Kirk candlelit. Went very well, no issues that I'm aware of. Nobody's reported anything. And then we have Benedict, he's down at the academy. He told me the other day when he was home, he's passed everything thus far. We're hoping he continues to pass everything. That's our goal. Ryan Pyle and Shirley, they're both working on the evidence room. So we're kind of been keeping them in the back, working on that. They've made a lot of headway. The place looks 100% better than what it was. Then we had countywide canine search at Twin Lakes High School. When I say that, we used countywide canines to come in and search the high school in Roosevelt. To my knowledge, nothing has been located, which is a good thing. And then Chris and Walker, both canine units, went up to Monon and did a vet demonstration day. The kids loved it. Of course, the dogs had fun, I'm sure. And then we've been working on this deer ordinance. So far, I haven't had any reports of a animal taken yet. I've got a couple of hunters out there. No, apparently not. Yeah. Right. But so far, I've fielded several phone calls on this. Listen, public, I am open to discussion with this. I've been keeping notes and we're gonna make this thing better as we move forward. Right now, it's a continuous effort on everybody's parts. And I think this would be a really good thing if we can harvest some animals. So, but with that being said, that's all I have for you all tonight.
Chief, real fast. Benedict, how long is that academy? How many weeks is that?
15.
15 weeks. And
Yes.
he has a young family, right?
Yes.
So he leaves for 4 to 5 days at a time.
All week.
All
Comes
week.
home on the weekends.
Yep. So he's putting a big price to come be part of our team.
Yes.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Also, real fast. Yeah, I was gonna go there, but thank you. Yeah,
He's doing a good job. Very good job.
yes.
Yes.
Friday night at the football game, I just want to give Captain Moorhead a little shout out. He did a great job that night, I thought.
He saved us from a water gun fight. No, I'm just kidding. So in all seriousness, we had and I believe the school has put something out. They put something out that night. There was a young man that showed up with a It was confirmed it was a pellet gun. However, we did not know at the time. So, Officer Moorhead was able to spring into action and get him removed from the area before anything happened. So, and the mayor got to witness it. Yes. Yeah, everybody was talking about it. So, but yeah, it was confirmed it was a pellet gun. So, yeah,
Thankfully, right?
no problem.
Yep. Thank you, Chief. Frank, Street Department. Is she on? Yeah.
Hi. We've got a few things going on, in case haven't seen any of it. Sixth Street's in process. Our traffic light project has been completed. The all new traffic lights have been installed. The battery backups have all been installed. We just got to do the final walkthrough. The Market Street project, the drains have been installed. The paving has been completed. We have that walkthrough on Wednesday. And I just received word this afternoon that RejuveTech will be moving in, well, actually tomorrow. They're going to be starting around hanging door hangers, and then they'll start their process later this week. That's another one of our community crossings projects. Some street preservation fluid put on various streets. We have Diane's putting on a website hopefully this evening or at least tomorrow to let people know that that's going on. If anybody has noticed, the south side of the lights on the Washington Street Bridge are out. They will continue to be out for a while as part of that the Riverwalk project that we had to unhook those for a while. We've been doing some crosswalk painting. That's going very well. And we did get our application sent in for Community Crossings 2026. Little over 1.1 million. That's it. Any questions?
I was going to make a quick comment, if I may. The crosswalks, I know that is obviously a SOMA project, but Frank has been there, I would say, pretty much every step along the way. And he gave me a text message at 7:57 on Saturday night. He was out there making sure the artist was safe and getting the work done. And Frank, first it was the lights, and now it's another little, you're just leaving little marks all over this community, and we're better for it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Honestly, thank you.
Yep. It's a community help. We all pitch in, and we've been doing very well. Thank you.
Wastewater. Bob,
Good evening.
good evening.
So yeah, the city park lift station project's going right along, and Mitch was sitting there thinking a month from now. No, it's actually like next week it's going to be done. The only thing that needs to be done is the electrical portion of it, the NIPSCO portion of it. So kudos for Bill Warren. He called me as I was walking into this meeting, and he's the NIPSCO engineer locally here. So we're going to try to get it all set up and arranged to where we can get this power in there, and the park will be done. But as far as the main construction, it's going to be done probably next week. We did have to shut off traffic on the South Drive. It's better than tearing up the entire parking lot, because originally that was part of the plan. So we're going to directional bore a lateral that hooks the entire building up to this new station. But to get the directional bore force main, we had to shut down that one south lane going into the Anheuser building. Or actually, I think that might be his exit. I don't know. But anyways, everything's going great. Everything's being installed as far as the piping, the valves, all of it, the air valves. There's a little bit of issue on Tioga Road where they put an air relief valve, okay? Wish the timing would have been a little bit better on that before the road was paved. Frank just had the road paved and then we end up cutting it, you know, so. But they're gonna patch that, be a lot better than what it looks right now. Towards the end of, the month of September, our crew drained, our clarifier tanks, each one at a time. So it's yearly maintenance. We inspect it, make sure the drive units are good. Just make sure nothing's corroded and rotted before winter time comes, because the last thing you want to do is drain a tank when it's freezing cold out. We are still taking applications, 2 more days, for somebody to hire for an operator in the exciting career of wastewater operator. So, hey, y'all got 2 more days to apply, and maybe you'll be the one picked. So shout out to the public. There's a job opening. That's my report. Any questions? It's flowing. Good? All right, thank you.
Water Department. Angelo, hi, Angelo.
Hello, how are you guys? Okay, so we had an exciting 2 weeks at the Monticello Water Department. We finished our last of the 20 lead and copper samples, so we have to drop off samples to people in the city, fill them up with water, and then give it back to us. So we finally got all those done. We had 2 main water line breaks. One, coincidentally, at that lift station over by the park. I don't know if backfilling it, running over it, whatever, but either way, broke the main line, so we had to go down there and fix it. Got that fixed, so that's all done. And then we had another main line break over on Pierce and Main Street. That one was a fun one. That one had 2 clamps on it, and the brake was in the middle. I was the one that did that one. I went to go put the clamp on, and it just wasn't sealing all the way. So I said, well, you know what? I'll just scrape a little bit from the bottom. And it exploded. And I came up and I said, hey, we got problems. So, yeah, we had to figure out how we're going to get all this water sucked out. So we had back trucks going, sucking out water. I jumped back down there, put a clamp back on it, and stopped it, contained it, even though it was spraying all over the place. So then we had to call up F&K to put in insert a valve to avoid doing a boil order. So we try not to do boil orders just because it would have shut down everybody in Pierce Circle and Reynolds Boulevard. So we had a inserter valve put in, cut out a 71-inch section of pipe with massive holes in it. So the pipe was an old steel pipe, and the pipe that is now currently used is iron ductile, which is a steel lined inside of it concrete. So we replaced that section out. Of course, we have to do back T samples on it and, you know, chlorinate the line to make sure that it's good. So got that all done. That's all back into action. Got the road back open, put gravel over it, waiting for it all to settle. What else did we do? Oh, in the midst of that too, we also had our sanitary survey, which was a fun time because that was with IDEM. That was my first sanitary survey, going through all the buildings, all the wells, all the storage water tanks, everything. So far we do not have any major deficiencies. They are just minor deficiencies and recommendations. So we are fixing those minor deficiencies and recommendations, but so far no major flaws to the Monticello Water Department, which is good. Also too, in the midst of that, me and Kyle went to the school and did a spelling bee for the kids, which I had a blast about because I love messing with kids and spelling bees. I mean, it's just fun, you know. It's good PR to go in and talk to the kids and have the kids see that we're out there in the streets making your water good.
Question.
Yeah.
How did Kyle do in the spelling bee?
He actually did well. He did fine. He did good. And then also to, he's not here. You're right. You're right. I also changed the dusk to dawn sensors at the water salesman, which is off of St. Mary's. So that's where people can go get bulk water or whatever. So that has the lights that actually light up at nighttime like they're supposed to. And then we also did more MIU changes and swaps and locates. Do you guys have any questions for me about the water department?
Only because I don't know.
Yes.
What is an MIU?
That is actually the device that goes on top of the meter base that tells what we charge the customers for wastewater and water. So it's down in the ground. It's a circular meter pit. It's underneath the circular meter pit with the black dot on it, which is the antenna. Below that, we change those out every 10 years when they start getting old, and then put new ones in there. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On to old business. Any old business? New business. Item number 1 is the public hearing for the 2026 budget first reading. Open the floor for discussion.
Yeah, this is introduction of ordinance number. We're introducing ordinance number 2025-01 entitled An Ordinance for Appropriations and Tax Rates, otherwise known as our budget ordinance. And as required, we're to have a public hearing on the proposed budget. So the public hearing is now open for public comment, questions from anyone. Anything to add?
Did you say 2025-01 or 09?
09.
Okay.
If I said, I misspoke. 09. Yeah, if there's no further comment.
For second reading.
27.
And thanks to the council for moving it to the 27th. That gives me longer as the new role to enter it in to Gateway for the state.
If there's no additional comments, I'll make a motion to move ordinance 2025-09 budget ordinance to the second reading, which will be October 27th.
I'll second.
All right, let's go to vote. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. New business, item number 2, SOMA's reservation project.
Okay, so good evening. I know some of you for sure, but my name's Candace Wells. I serve on SOMA's board, and I'm going to introduce a new project we're working on. So we're looking at preserving the history of downtown. And a way of doing that is creating these plaques that we want to put downtown at certain locations. So I only have, I can't remember, 7 picked out right now. Of just locations that are, they may not, well, all of them are historic, but it's going to show a past picture of what they look like. There will be a description. I believe all of you have my sample that I sent out to you. This is what we're going to design. I do have another option too, just for you to look at, and I'll share that in a minute. But like I said, this is to to reflect on the past and have people learn from it too, of what used to be there. So we have a unique history downtown. If you didn't know, there's a blending of time periods because we have before the tornado and we have after. But even after is historic too now.
We recently just found out. So we're working towards being on the National Register for downtown even too. So that'll be a process that we'll look at later. But like I said, right now is looking at installing these plaques. This type will be going onto the building itself. And it would be waterproof and everything. It's 18 inches in height by 12 in width. So it's not too huge that would be on the building. And of course, like I said, it's going to talk about the location, give information about it, the history of it, and everything. So definitely, you know, I try to put as much information in here. I'm working with Debbie Green from the White County Historical Society, so she's helping me with all this information. And we're working back and forth, and I'm going back to her when I'm looking at some information. Your site had information on this location, so I'm going to make sure and include what everything it needs to be there. Trying to be accurate too, and not have anything that's different. So, yeah. So I don't know if you have any questions about it. I'm just here to, you know, look for permission to install it. I'm hoping to work with Frank to install them.
Where are the locations at? Where they be?
So this morning I went to the courthouse. I'm doing one at the courthouse, and then here at the city hall, the Carnegie Library, other ones I was doing, the Oddfellows building, oh, the Hotel Orbis. Yes. I'm trying to think of what else. It's the Harrison House. Yes, on that corner. Yep. Yeah. Yes. So all the plaques will be like that. I do have another option. So I have like a black background. Oh, I did send it. I'm sorry. I can't remember if I sent it. And then this is what we took it from. So when I was looking up historical markers, this is what I found. And I really like this design. So this is what it would kind of look like. Yep. The building. Yeah, I won't take credit. My marketing assistant is very great.
So
So,
regardless of which side they will all be the same throughout the city,
yes.
right? So it'll be one of these.
For the courthouse, I did do a bigger, it's like the tornado memorial,
Okay.
that size.
Well, just from a
Yeah.
color standpoint,
Yes.
those would
yes,
all be
the other
same, right? So
locations
they'd
will
all,
be.
so if you go to the courthouse, then it's over here, and then here it's over here, and so forth and so on. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and we are going to number these. Some of the cities I was looking at that have markers like this, they're numbering them, and it just helps people go downtown and look for them, locate them. Yes, yeah, and it could be even like a scavenger hunt we can do too. I'm sure we'll get into it with the library, but yeah. Mhm.
That's an outstanding idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you need from us? Just kind of the okay that
Yes,
we
yes.
can put holes in our building?
Yes.
Okay. I think we need to get it on record. Do you agree? Ken? Yeah.
Can I get a motion that we move forward with the signs for?
I'll make a motion that we move forward with the Soma Preservation Project, right?
I'll second.
All right, let's go to vote. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you.
Yes. So real fast, I'm going back to Soma. I just want to say there has been so much going on with Soma these last few months. We had the dog walk that was October, extremely successful. That are gearing up for their haunted trail, which is, I have not participated, but I know there's a ton of work that goes into it. That will be a big event. But we've also been doing Soma's been doing the facade program. We've had 2 downtown businesses that were awarded. They had projects in mind. They were, I really think they were moving forward on them regardless when this happened. Just kind of was good timing. But we have 2 locations downtown that are going to have some assistance from Soma, and I'm excited because I think next year it's going to get that much more competitive with that. But yeah, big year for Soma. Congratulations on everything you guys are doing. New business. Item number 3, Hunter Haygood, Enjoy White County Directors, ACAA's Fan Jam Experience. They were here once.
I'm actually filling in.
I kept waiting for them to come out, like door number 3, yeah.
I got tagged in at the last second on this. So I have notes. So he is bringing back the NCAA Fan Jam bus. And this time he's also bringing with it, it's going to be a big community event with it, the Hickory bus from the movie Hoosiers. They want to bring with it. And the Peacock Theater is going to do a special screening of Hoosiers that night.
Nice.
So he is asking to get the road closed on the Harrison to Broadway. So it would be Main Street, Harrison to Broadway, so that it's closer to the theater from 4 to 7. And I asked him, did you talk to Street Police and Fire? And he said, no, I didn't realize it. So
Good job.
he failed on that one, but it's okay. He didn't
okay.
know.
That's okay.
So I will tell him he has to speak to them.
Did we do it in November last year?
We did it during the ice cream social. We brought the fan jam here
Okay.
during ice cream social
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
this
See,
year.
Worried about November being cold. Yeah.
Well, they want to do it, I believe it's part of their reading program, so they're also going to go into the school that day and do part, I believe, the fan jam, they do a reading program with it. So they'll be involved in the schools too. From my understanding. Yeah. And I will tell you, I called Sharon at another sensation. She would be the main business that would be affected by that because she's open until 9. And so she was excited, maybe looking to do a special or something that day too to coincide with it. So we did talk to Sharon. So yeah. So she was getting her creative juices flowing. She said, I'll think about what I can do. So
I'll make a motion that we allow Hoosier Hoops Fest to close one block of Main Street from Harrison to Broadway on November the 14th.
I'll second the motion.
All right, go to vote. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you, Brandy. New business, we will move. We already did number 4. So let's just move number 5 to number 4, which is, what is that? Approve allowance dockets for August 25 and September 25.
Shanda, can you explain the allowance docket, just so everybody understands what we're doing, since it hasn't been? You can go to the podium if you.
I'm good. I'll have a mic right here. The allowance docket is something that should have been approved in prior council meetings before, but it is for all the salaries for all the employees of the city. That is all public information. So this is something that the council will need to approve, to motion and approve, and then sign, just like we do the APVs for anything that we spend on the city as well.
This isn't new data. This is data that's on the APVs. It's just another form. Is that correct?
This is a breakdown of each individual employee allowance, like their salary. On the APVs, it's grouped by appropriation. for each fund, but this one actually breaks it down to like Gary Allen, Bill Cheever, breaks it down.
Wait a minute, Gary gets paid? When did that start?
Per this report,
All
got
right.
paid in August and September.
I've been getting bills. I ain't getting paid.
So I was just going back for the month of August and then September for this year. Since we do have that new consultant that's coming in, she was the one that was stating that this should have been done. So we're just going back to August and September so far.
So do we need to approve these separately, or is this, or can we do them?
Separately, please. Please. Okay, so for August 2025 allowance docket,
I'll make a motion to approve the allowance docket for August of 2025.
I'll second.
all right. Sorry, it's going to vote. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
And then for September 2025 allowance docket,
I'll make a motion that we approve the September allowance docket.
I'll second.
all right, let's go to vote. Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
With no questions, I'll make a motion to approve the AP vouchers.
I'll second.
All right, Gary Allen,
Aye.
Bill Cheever,
Aye.
Kim Kramer,
Aye.
Tim McQuinn,
Aye.
Dave Patty.
Aye.
Thank you. Under miscellaneous and other matters, we received a few things. One is we're looking at taking some small security measures for City Hall. As of right now, what we're entertaining is a key fob system for entrance. This would help allow us to know who and when, and like basically what time someone came in. So in case there was an incident or an accident of some sort, we would have an idea. At least we could give the first responders at least two, I think, important questions. The other thing we're looking at is, oh, I apologize. Reminder of the trick or treat is on Saturday, November 1st, 6 to 8. Trunk or treat is 3 to 5 behind the post office. We're still under a burn ban until October 10th, I believe, and this is the fire prevention week. Anything else? Tim? Gary? Bill? Good. Patty?
Go Cubs, go.
Go Cubs, go. Kim? No? Okay, if there's nothing else, our next meeting will be 6 o'clock